Just before midnight on Saturday, 19-year-old Belmopan resident Franklin Tut ran inside Mary's bar in the Maya Mopan area. He was fleeing from someone in the neighborhood who was arguing with him outside just moments before. But that person followed Tut inside the bar. What happened next was sudden, shocking, and fatal. In a matter of seconds, Tut was stabbed once to the neck. The incident unfolded so quickly that those inside the bar did not realize how serious the injury was.
I just saw him burst in, and the other guy came like running behind him, but I wasn't really paying attention to them. And then I saw him holding his neck, but I thought this was just like a simple fight they had, or I don't know. But he was holding his neck, and the other guy like burst in, and then when he like moved his hand from around his neck, I started blood was like squirting, and then the other guy like ran outside. He was like I don't know, he was going.
Tut attempted to pursue his attacker, but the wound was too deep. He was losing too much blood too quickly. He was dying in front of about a dozen persons.
I went outside. Then I was started screaming and telling them to someone to please take off their shirt so that we press the cut, right? And then, but I don't really know with what he got stabbed because I wasn't paying attention, like I said. So I went outside and he still took off his shirt because he was standing up still. He took off his shirt and I pressed his like womb, like the, and then I couldn't help him no more because I saw blood and I passed away. Then I saw people were helping him, but then he had lost a lot of blood. So a car passed and they took him like with his friends. Well, some guys that were there just took him to the hospital. We tried to help. He didn't pass away here.
Tut passed away at the Western Regional Hospital about a half hour later. His stepbrother, Enrique Lopez, says Tut's murder stems from a senseless argument over a bicycle. The attacker accused Tut of snitching on him for stealing a bicycle in the neighborhood.
We have an agreement of a bicycle, right? That they tell Chino that he told the other guy that he have the bike. Then he gone, then he fight, then the guy with that came out and hit him and everything, punch him, and because who tell you that? Who tell you that? I did not tell them what happened with the bike. Yes, he said. Chino said yes. They tell me you tell them that I have the bike. No, then he can. Then they said and pass. Then he came back inside again, sit down, and then sit down. Then Chino came back inside and tell I'll come back for you. I'll come back for you, he told. So then I told much better. I tell him, let's go. I tell him, let's go. No, just drink one beer. Okay, one beer. Then they came. Then he came. Then he gone out and everything, Chino. Then he came back in. Suddenly he just take out the pedazo de chaya and he stabbed him on his neck. Stab it and twist it. Then suddenly, when that happened, he ran away with the object. What he did, the thing to him.
The attacker is being sought by police. Investigators have yet to officially determine a motive.
In this regard, the police is also seeking a named suspect in relation to this investigation.
Could you say whether that individual is a minor?
No, he's not.
Have you been able to ascertain the nature of that dispute between those two individuals?
At this point in time, no, as obviously the dispute was outside the bar before he entered the bar.
Any surveillance cameras from that establishment?
No surveillance cameras. Statements have been recorded though, and we are continuing with this investigation.
Chino and Franklin, were they friends?
Yes. Yes, close friend, because he used to come here to lend him the bike, lend him the bomb box with his phone and everything. The friends of them, they say that he spoke to them. He spoke like not so spoke the talk, right? He just say, I'm done.
Reporting for News 5, Hipolito, Novelo.